People, welcome back to Politics Watch. This is Sir P. Now, right now I'm going to talk about how the government tried to sneakingly push through a piece of legislation that would allow them to do their deeds, right, and cover it up from the Jamaican people for 70 years, right? Because the fact that they were trying to, first of all, the current number of years was 20 years, which I'm going to address as well because that's too long. But they wanted to increase it from 20 years to 70 years, right? Now, I'm going to let you hear directly from Kamina Johnson-Smith's mouth. Then I'm going to get back to you, and I'm also going to tell you why I have Michael Manley and Edward Seaga as the thumbnail. Trust me, people, you want to stick around and hear this one. So listen to Kamina Johnson-Smith, then I'll get back to you.
We recognize and have heard the people of Jamaica. I mean, it's clearly been a very strong response, and we've listened. We are a responsive government, and accordingly, not only will the government withdraw the motion, but it has been decided that we will accelerate the appointment of the Joint Select Committee to take this holistic review and therefore allow this discussion to take place, not only within a space of emotion and immediate reaction, but in the very well thought out space that a Joint Select Committee allows. The matter arose out of a request that was submitted to Cabinet for the release of minutes over 2 years, minutes of Cabinet deliberations over a 2-year period, 1975 to 1976. And when Cabinet considered the implications of the release and the broader principles of the type of expectation of confidentiality with which Cabinet matters are discussed, it was thought that there needed to be a broader discussion.
So there you have it, people. But first of all, let me translate for you what she meant to say. Let me translate it for the people and for the street. This is what she was actually trying to say. People, we were trying to sneakingly pull the wool over the Jamaican people's eye because we didn't realize the Jamaican people have sense. So now we have to get rid of this new change because the people will not accept it. We're very sorry. Please keep voting for us. Yes, that is what she meant to say, people. Listen to me. This can only be described as an attempt by the government, right, to conceal information that is potentially harmful to them. This is not in any way, shape, or form beneficial to the public, right? Because we know they don't have a history of caring about the public, right? Now, people have to realize this. Every country has some amount of information where they try to hold on to, especially if that information is about certain systems they have. I know the US government, people like the British, the Russians, etc., they have certain information that they deem, or well, if this was to get out, it would increase the risk to national security. Listen, that is not the case here in Jamaica, right? And I want you to realize something. You notice you're not hearing any uproar from the opposition. That's because this is a bi-party thing. Both of them wanted this law to go through because it would benefit politicians in general. Because first of all, 20 years is too long. That's the current figure, right? There is no reason why the Jamaican people need to wait 20 years, right, to get a piece of information, right, about what's happening inside the House of Parliament and these notes that are taken down. But then to try and increase it to 70 years, people, do you realize that is 70? Those of you who went to Sunday school, you remember the Bible talking about 70? These politicians want to increase the time it takes to get access to these pieces of information to 70. Why they want this, Why politicians love these long, this extra long delay in people getting information is because, let's say for example, I am in government now, and I do something or say something or there is some piece of information that can hurt me or my party, if that information come out in 20 years time, or as they were trying to do 70 years time, by then it no matter, because by then government change 3-4 times, people get old, people drop out, the news simply won't be as effective as if you get it now. Right? Especially if it's 70 years, because 70 years now, that's a whole generation, because people barely live to say 100 again. Right? So you're lucky if you even make it to 70 nowadays. Right? So they want to be able to do anything, say anything, and then by the time it come out, them long gone, the people who are run at the time long gone. So the generation who are going to hear about it, they're like, oh, okay, that's a shame. But because they were not directly affected, right, it won't have the same impact. Now I'm going to tell you why Michael Manley and Edward Seaga was in the thumbnail. People, how this thing came about, is because there was a request made for some information, as you heard her say, for the years 1975 and 1976. Now I'm going to jog you guys' memory, right? I'm going to jog your memory, people, right now. At the time, Michael Manley would have been in power. Now, what happened in 75-76 that could make people file for the release of information so the public can get it? People, 1976 was a crucial year in Jamaica's history. In 1976, Michael Manley declared a national state of emergency that went down, right, and could arguably be one of the most controversial in history. Because it was during that time, remember, people were getting locked up and carried up park camp and all kind of things. Right? So that is the biggest thing I can think of as to why 75 and 76 people are trying to get that information released, and they're trying to block it. Now I want you to realize something, that people, why I tell you this is a bi-party thing. Remember, Michael Manley would have been in power at the time, right? And now we have JLP in power. You would think they would be eager to get this information out, right? But they don't want it released. They want it delayed. So you see, this is why I come to the conclusion it's a bi-party thing. Neither the PNP or the JLP want the Jamaican people to get access to that information as to what went down in 75-76. It benefits both of them if the people stay in the dark. Now, people, you must also realize the timing that they chose to try and push through this thing, They make sure bring it in during World Championship time, because historically this time of the year people are obsessed and focused on what's going on their TV screen. They were trying to slide this thing by. The only reason why they got caught out and exposed is because of civil society calling them out. It's because the press calling them out. Because of little bloggers like this channel and others, I'm sure, who are going to call them out. Right? If not, this thing would have been pushed through and the average Jamaican wouldn't even have known what is going on. How many people knew? People, be honest with me, how many of you knew the government was trying to increase the time it takes to get access to information about government documents from 20 years to 70 years? How many of you knew that? Right? So it goes to show you that politicians know and believe firmly that the public are always focused on the wrong things. Because now I have to go there. Ask anybody in the streets about anything to do with entertainment or anything like that, and they have all the answers. Them can tell you who there with who and who never there with who. But things like this that are crucial to maintaining a democracy, access to information, freedom of the press, etc., the masses are ignorant. People are only passionate when it comes down to them favorite DJ. Right? You saw how heated people got doing the Stylo G thing. Right? Where is that pattern now? When we just came to standing on the brink, right, of having no access at all to information that the public are entitled to. Because none of us would have seen those papers. If it did get pushed through from 20 years to 70 years, just call it and none of us would have seen it. But there's no pattern for that. The masses are obsessed with things that have nothing to do with them. Everybody right now caught up. Oh, Kylie Jenner. Oh, Kim Kardashian. That's all the masses really care about. Things like this slip through the net. At least it could one time. Luckily there are a few people standing at the gate. Luckily there are a few people watching. So this time them get catch, and this time they have to backtrack. How many things now have we seen like this? First we hear about the $1 million fine for can't take pictures of people outside the courtroom. Them under pressure for that, they might end up backtrack on it. Then we hear bloggers are getting targeted for causing, what was the term in use again? Social panic or something like that. Public mayhem. Now we're hearing about information getting stashed away and hide off for 70 years. People will need to wake up. Then again, there's a reason why this channel is called Politics Watch. Patreon squad, big up on yourself. People, please like, comment and share the video. Let's get this out there. Bless up.